Okay, part two, stanza two, poetry paragraph two. We are in step three, analyzing. So we are analyzing paragraph two, stanza two. But nothing was better than matching candy colored beads, symmetrical cornrow braids swinging rhythmically, aluminum sneaking its shine through the hair's woven layers. So what she's saying here is that everything from here is now worth it because nothing was better than the candy colored beads, right? And having these fresh braids that were symmetrical braids, right? So, and they were swinging rhythmically. So, what I think that she is saying in this stanza is that the time being forced to sit inside is worth it for the fresh, when she says symmetrical, I'm kind of thinking like almost perfect, right? Perfect braids. They're neat, they're colorful. And I'm thinking that she feels renewed by this. She says nothing is better than it. She feels renewed. She feels like a new little girl. Okay. And then we have stanza three, poetry paragraph three. And the freedom of skipping on sidewalks, blacktop driveways, running around backyards, listening to the beads clanging, kiss the crescendo, then whispering. This music celebrating the movement of you. So now she's finally back outside, right? She's using really impactful words here like freedom, the freedom of skipping on sidewalks, the beads clanging, the crescendo. The crescendo is like the part of music where it is almost like the climax in the story, right? It's like the loudest, most intense part of the music, and then whispering, right? And then the music is celebrating the movement of you. So I think what she is saying in this stanza is that now she's back outside, she's free, and she is authentically and completely herself and in the moment. She feels celebrated, right? And so when you feel celebrated, she feels important. She says they're celebrating the beads are celebrating the movement of her. She feels important, right? She has confidence. That's stanza three. So now we're at step four, which is to read it from beginning to end again with our new understanding. If you read it out loud a second time, you're going to notice that now you have a new understanding of really what's emphasized, where the line breaks should really be, and you're speaking. So here we go, beginning to end. East 149th Street, Symphony for a Black Girl. Sitting too long, skinny cinnamon, burnt legs cramped, mama's thighs suction your ear. Relief was turning your head, a new view of the television. But nothing was better than matching candy-colored beads, symmetrical cornrows braids swinging rhythmically, aluminum snaking its shine through the hair's woven layers, and the freedom of skipping on sidewalks, blacktop driveways, running around backyards, listening to the beads clanging, kiss the crescendo, then whispering. This music celebrating the movement of you. So let's look at question one here, our guiding question one, and I should have stopped there. What has the girl's mother been doing? Well, we have already talked about that up here. The girl's mother's been braiding her hair. Okay, and then we get here, question two. In the last stanza, the girl in the poem feels what? She feels free and joyful, right? Maybe in stanza two, she feels peaceful and relieved, but in stanza three, she is free and joyful. She is running around. She feels celebrated. She feels confident. She is outside and she is free. Stay tuned. Part three coming up. We'll go over the assessment questions.